Greetings to all. The Greenskins are a race that stands out for having a fairly large number of characters with great charisma. The protagonist of today's video, Tuska Daemon-Killa, although not so famous, has managed to be recognized thanks to the community's love for him. It probably has to do with the fact that he is a demon-slaying orc, in the style of the Doomslayer or Kaldor Drago. Besides, he has such a nice and particular relationship with the god of Blood Khorne. Without further ado, let's get to know this destructive and lethal character. Tuska, who styled himself the Daemon-Killa, is the Ork Warlord who is the leader of an Ork WAAAGH that currently battles eternally before the Brass Citadel, the heart of Khorne's domain in the realm of chaos in the warp. Tuska was once a powerful Ork Warlord famous for his many battlefield trophies. Tuska liked nothing more than pitting his strength against something larger than he was. In 890.M41, Great Boss Tuska's flagship kill cruiser Gorjaw was invaded by a demonic entity as it carved its path through the warp. When Tuska learned that a towering, many-headed nightmare was slaughtering its way through his crew, he strapped on his power claw and sprinted towards the sounds of battle, bellowing his warcry. Meeting the beast head-to-head on the Gorjaw's bridge, the resultant crash between Orc and Demon was titanic, but when the fighting was over, Tuska had a new set of horns with which to adorn his trophy rack. Following his encounter with the warp beast, the great boss rounded up as many weird boys as he could, and utilized them to help bypass the Imperial defenses around Cadia in order to invade the Eye of Terror in his search for more demons to fight. These orc invaders of the Immaterium soon attracted the gaze of the Blood God when they plunged headlong through the Eye of Terror in search of fresh carnage. Their dangerously unhinged warlord, the self-styled Daemon-Killa, had already made his mark upon the Eye by bringing battle to several demon worlds devoted to Khorne's rivals. The Ork Warlord proved unstoppable until his WAAAGH crash-landed on a flesh planet belonging to a mighty Demon Prince high in the standing of Khorne known as the Blood Prince. Battling the creature and his demonic hordes, Tuska suffered many deep wounds and his boys took heavy losses. Just as the Blood Prince was about to finish Tuska, his weird boys managed to distract the demon using their psychic powers, giving Tuska enough time to impale the creature between its legs with his power claw before being killed himself. The remainder of the great war boss vast greenskin horde was eventually slain to an orc by the wrathful Blood Prince and his minions, but his joy in the murderous spectacle was such that Khorne himself ensured the Greenskin Crusade rose once more on the very next dawn. History repeated itself over and over again as the orcs fought tooth and nail, never once showing signs of surrender or despair. The Blood God was so impressed by their limitless battlelust that he eventually took the orcs into his own domain in the realm of chaos. In the shadow of the Brass Citadel, his elite bloodletter generals battle against the Daemon-Killa's undying horde on a daily basis. Each cycle, great clouds of fungal spores are released by the dying greenskins to take root and flourish in the bloodstained foothills of the Osseous Peaks. Yet more orcs are born, grow to maturity and charge into battle once more. This suits the Daemon-Killa just fine, for he has finally found a good fight that never ends. Such endless cycles of bloodshed are also most pleasing to the Blood God. After all, the one true constant in the galaxy is that of endless war. Khorne himself had made sure of it. And that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you liked the story about this endearing green fur called Tuska. Best regards and I hope you have a nice day.